The reason? That's the reason the car won't start? We need gas?
What's happening, y'all? So we are working on a ton of projects here in the main car garage. We have T-Bird project. We have the garage build. The garage build is moving right along. We've done tons of work in here. We decluttered the garage. We put up installation panels. We painted. We put up lights. We've done a ton of work in here to bring it together and make it look like the show garage that's in my brain, all right? The show budget garage. But as good as it looks in here, I'm not owning that thought to it. There's a mouse in my garage. Welcome back to the channel, me and Car Geek. Now, I hesitate to tell you guys about said mouse because honestly, it's kind of embarrassing. Not only is it embarrassing, it's actually kind of disgusting, okay? But I'm very transparent with you guys. I mean, come on, we're family. My best crew, that's us. Me, that's you, we're family. I tell you everything. Probably tell you guys more stuff than I need to tell you, but it is what it is, okay? I actually know exactly where it was hiding at. Right there. So if you look here, we have our little bake station thing here by Tomcat. We have that there, and the reason is because the mouse was hiding right here under the hood. It was actually under the installation of the hood, had a whole little nest and everything in there. Like, it just really made itself right at home, like it was just supposed to be there. So what I did was I got the leaf blower and I stood right here, I opened up both doors, and I blew everything out the doors that way. Every ounce of dirt, dust, everything out the doors that way. Leaves, everything that was up under the hood. I opened the hood, I opened the doors, and I literally just blew all the dirt, all the trash out the door. So after doing that, I thought said mouse was gone. Said mouse is still here. So you're here, we're here. This is my space, all right? This is my garage. You ain't gonna come up in my garage and just chill out like this, all right? So needless to say, that's not gonna stop the show. One mouse don't stop no whatever. We are going to get this T-Bird started, and that's the plan for today's video. I'm gonna do more of an in-depth look at the car, and we're gonna see if we can get it started. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna charge up our battery. So we have a battery charger here from NOCO. All right, and of course it is dead. All right, it's only been 20 minutes, and let's check our charger here. Whoa, all right, that's a good sign. All right, so the heads up on this battery. This battery's only been used to crank this car up maybe 4 or 5 times. And then I disconnected it, and it's been sitting right here on the front of the car for the last 5, 6 years. And so before we hook up the battery, I kind of want to go a little more in depth about this car and what it is, because I was supposed to do a last video and I didn't really do it. So this is my 1978 Ford Thunderbird, painted in Laguna Blue. Now, this is not a factory color. Obviously, it's not a factory Ford color. This is a Mako color. Big shout out to Mako. Anyway, big shout out to Mako. Mako did an amazing job on this car when they painted it, but it was painted back in 2007 was when this car was painted. The original color was blue, navy blue. Now, as far as the paint goes, it's rough, obviously. The hood and the top surface areas are the worst, of course. There's probably not much we can do with that right now. The side of the car, though, if you look at this angle right here, that still looks incredible. I could probably just clean that up and it'll be fine. So that's, that's not important right now. The important part of this car is to actually get it running. So this is the inside of the car. Like I said, I didn't really go into detail last time. Oh, I feel so weird sitting in here. I miss this car so much, y'all. So this is the inside of the car. Dashboard has seen much better days. I did paint it white, which was a huge mistake because it glared so bad. It's glaring right now. We're not even outside. But this is the dash, all the wood grain, the steering wheel cover. Yeah. So this is the original color of the inside of the car. Just like I said, it's seen better days, but this is not my concern at all. I'm not even worried about the inside. We could clearly just gut this entire interior and drive it without interior. I wouldn't care at all. I just wanted to run. The back seat here, this is actually out of my dad's T-Bird. My dad had a 77 Ford Thunderbird that was lipstick red, and this was the interior, and it looked so good. When he got rid of the car, he suggested that I take out the back seats and put it in my car because my back seats were torn up worse than the front seats, and nobody sat back there. Inside the trunk, you see those are my stock tires from the truck sitting on the back of the truck, which is whatever, don't worry about it. So there are a ton of parts in the back of the trunk. We have, look at that, we have header gaskets in there. Have all kind of parts around here, but let's go under the hood because that's what I was supposed to show last video and I did not. So check this out. Literally the heaviest hood in the history of mankind. This is my 302-inch V8. Yeah. This is it, y'all. I don't even know what to say here. We did the chrome valve covers, chrome air cleaner. Go up under here. Put an Edelbrock 4-barrel. Oh, hold on. We went with the Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor. That's a Summit Racing 4-barrel intake. This car originally came with a 2-barrel carburetor. And this 4-barrel carburetor woke this engine up massively. Woke this engine up. As you see down there, they're rusted right now, but we have headers on there, which clearly need to be tightened up. Yeah, so this is the 302 cubic inch V8. It needs to be cleaned up a lot. There are wires everywhere that shouldn't be going in random places, but we'll get to that at some point in life. And I completely forgot about our mouse friend, but our mouse friend was hiding right there. Make sure he's not in there now. Oop, but that's where he's hiding, right in there. Made a nice little home for itself. I'm not really sure where it is, but I'm pretty sure it's not in there. I feel like it was in there, would have ran out by now. Yeah, it definitely would have ran out by now. Anyway, we'll find that guy. We're gonna get him. All right, so let's talk about the last time I actually cranked this car, or shall I say attempted to crank this car. It was, see, my daughter is 7, so 6 years ago was the last time this car actually cranked up. I dumped a little gas in the carburetor, pumped it a couple times, hit the key, and it cranked up. Woo, immediately, I was like, yes! And then it shut off immediately, and I was like, no! And it would not crank back at all. Wouldn't even turn over, wouldn't do anything. And I knew immediately it was something electrical, but I wasn't sure what it was. So we changed out a couple things. We changed out the solenoid, we changed out the voltage regulator, we changed out the starter was actually new. Now, I hope this wasn't something I did. So when I changed out the starter, I didn't change out the voltage regulator, which I think you're supposed to do both at the same time. So hopefully that wasn't the issue. That's why I went ahead and changed the voltage regulator. Anyway, solenoid, that's going bad on me several times, so I changed that as well. The only thing, and it still didn't crank, obviously, but the only thing I did not change out was the ignition coil. So I have a new ignition coil around here somewhere, so we're gonna do that today, and hopefully that solves the issue. Hopefully. The only other thing I have not changed out was the distributor, which could also be an issue. That is the stock distributor from Ford that's been in this car since 1978. So it could also be the problem, but it should still turn over a little bit, I would think. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna pump the tires, okay? Because the tires are low and they've been like this for a while. So I can kind of put it in neutral and roll it back and forth a couple feet if I need to. Today's video is actually sponsored by Auxito. Auxito.com. Auxito has actually been a partner of the channel for a very long time, actually since the beginning of this channel. It actually might have been the first company that I actually partnered with. So big shout out to Auxito. Every LED on the truck is from Auxito.com. And what I like about Auxito.com is that you can go on there and you can type in your vehicle and it will tell you every single light bulb for every single application. So you need turn signals, it'll show you the exact model of light bulb you need for your turn signals, and it'll give you options of different ones you can get. Same thing for every single light bulb application on your vehicle. Check out Auxito.com. Very cool. Auxito also offers other accessories such as a portable air pump. Now, if you've never had a portable air pump, get one. If you have a vehicle, get a portable air pump. I promise you're gonna need it at some point. With the way roads are these days, this is something good to have in your vehicle at all times. You can use this on your car tires, you can use this on your bike tires, you can use this on your basketball. When you go to the beach and blow up all your toys, you can use this as well. And it has different settings for every different thing. You can set the PSI for what you want, start it, and you're good to go. It'll stop when it gets to that PSI. Very cool. So check out Auxito.com, link in the description below. So I pumped up the front 2 tires and I almost forgot how high this car actually sits. So we gotta get the back because now it's looking like a lowrider. Anyway, as we were waiting for the tires to pump up, we took out the old coil just here, and this is our new coil right here. Same size, same shape, same everything. It's very easy to take off. It's just one bolt holding the clamp onto it, and you have one wire running to it from your distributor, and then you have this this going to it. I need to clean off, as you see how dirty it was, I need to clean this bracket off before I put the new one on, because that might also be the issue. Here's a better look with some light of how dirty that actually is. So all those contact points are, yeah, that needs to be cleaned out. So right now we're just checking the oil, make sure there is oil in the car. That'll be helpful, wouldn't it? Oh, look at that. That shit doesn't look too bad, not even dirty. All right, I pulled the spark plug just to see where we're at. Yeah. They need to be replaced, of course. But it's not wet. Yeah, it's not wet or anything, but definitely old. I think that gap is way wider than it's supposed to be. I can't remember. Now, that's the deal. We drop a little gas. It's our good old carburetor. Let's see what we have now. I don't want it to run. I want it to fire, of course. That'd be awesome. But I really just want it to turn over. If it turns over, I'll be a happy guy. But if it's, like I said, if it starts, then I'll shut it off almost immediately because I don't want it to run too long and I don't want the bad gases in the tank to run through the system. So let's see what happens. All right, y'all, I have a ton of keys. I don't remember which is which. When's the last time you've seen a key like this? I know y'all heard that. Let's try it again. It's trying. Okay, it is trying. Let's go. So it's actually turning over. That is good news. Oh, that's good news. Why my heart beating so fast? Yes. So that's good news. All right, like I said, I'm a happy guy right now, because at least we got something. I noticed the gas gauge works, so it started climbing. There's no gas in this car, which is also a good thing because we don't have to worry about it. Well, you get what I'm saying. So something's clicking, and I think it's coming from the solenoid. I'm not sure why it's clicking. I wonder if that has something to do with it. That is, it's connected, but it's definitely loose. So I probably could get I definitely could use another positive cable there. So we're gonna work on that. We're gonna check out voltage and make sure we have power running to everything the way it's supposed to be going, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, now looking back at it, I think it is the battery, because that light used to be a lot brighter than that too. Huh. Yep. All right. Nothing there. Oh, got him. Got him. Got the little sucker. Sorry about my excitement. It'd be kind of rude and kind of inhumane for me to show them to y'all. It's also a mouse, so it's not human, so it's not inhumane. How about a moment of silence, okay? Okay, good. Excuse the improper burial, but not doing it. So to prevent that from ever happening again in the main car key garage, we've taken some precautions this time. I did spray some spray foam down there. It's not the best job, but down there as well to seal up all the cracks. And I'm gonna have to replace this this weather stripping or whatever this is to prevent them from ever coming in here ever again. $12.4. You know, you have the classic car when you have a full bottle of starter fluid just sitting in between the seats. That's the standard, right? All right, so the mask is for the pollen, because we have the doors open, and for the carbon monoxide, which to me and my breathing are both the same thing, honestly. Always use the keys. So I don't know why it won't do more than that. As you heard, it just clicks. And I still think it sounds like it's coming from here, from the solenoid. But the solenoid is new, so I'm not really sure what's happening here. Everything's tight. Okay, almost everything's tight. It could actually be just the battery cable. Yeah, could that be the issue? If it's something as simple as this, that'd be awesome. I mean, it's on there, it's attached. It's not gonna come off, but it's not like tight. So the last clip you watched was about a month ago. So this project's been going on for about 2 months. The last place we stopped off was I tried to start the car and it at least started to click. So it started to think about turning over, but it didn't. So the battery, we did charge the battery. It was showing 12 volts. We tested it. The power was getting here and it started clicking here. So I don't know if this is brand new. So hopefully this is not a bad solenoid, even though it's brand new. I don't know. Now the alternator light did come on the dash, which is new. So it could be the alternator, but it should at least still turn over a little bit. We replaced the ignition coil. We replaced the ignition module over there. We replaced the voltage regulator here. So it should at least turn over. What I'm thinking is that there's not enough power getting from the battery, even though it's showing 12 volts, it's not enough to start the car. So I have a new idea. I was gonna booster it off, but then we got a box. Now we were talking about Auxito earlier with our air pump, which is awesome, all right? Check that out in the link description below. We also have this. This is a jump starter. Now I'm thinking this should do the trick. Let's find out. Voila. All right, look at that. It's an actual jump starter. Now it comes with apparently lights on both sides. Cool. And you have engine start, USB, so you can charge your devices with this as well. All right. Now what's cool about this, I read the instructions first of all, and instruction number 1 is battery indicators to charge it first. Charge your unit first. All right, you want to charge this first. And then there's instructions to start your car, or jump start your car, and it's typical, you know, positive on positive, negative on negative, and you start your car. That's it. And it also serves, like I said before, it serves as a power bank to charge all your devices, your phone, your camera, whatever. And it also has the lights on it, like I showed you before. It also comes with, like I said, it comes with your positive and negative cables. Also comes with a cord to charge a USB to USB-C, and it also comes with a strap, Auxito logo on it. This does open up like that. And you can open the other side like that, and you can hang it upside down like this, where it has a little opening at the top for the strap to go through. And then you have a light. That's perfect. Actually, that would have been perfect for me working on the car. All right, so we got it charged up. To turn on our light, you just hold the power button. 3 seconds. There we go. Whoa, that's bright. All right. So you press the power button again. All right, it changes tones of brightness. Or you get the you get the flashing light. So awesome. I can like hang that up here and I can see what's going on while I'm working. That's cool. Turn it off. All right, so to jump start it, we just plug the jump starter in. According to the instructions, just plug it in, connect the clamps to the battery, red to positive, black to negative, and you start the car. That's it. So let's see if this does it. So open the flap there. It's only going one way, so plug it in. It starts to flash green there. You got your negative and your positive. Now what they did, which was smart, so that your negative and positive cables don't touch each other, the negative is actually shorter than the positive. Very smart move. You got your negative. It's already doing something. Give a little drop of gas into the carburetor. Yeah, I know how it goes. Just a little bit. give it a shot. All right, give it a couple pumps. Let's see. All right, trying not to be frustrated, but kind of frustrated. So let me just back up here. Every electrical component on this car is fairly new. The only thing that's not new is the alternator, but I feel like it should still at least turn over more than it's doing now. The starter is the other thing that I'm thinking about here. So the starter is, it's fairly new. So before I parked this car, that's one of the things I replaced was the starter. And it's actually only been used to start the car like 5 or 6 times. So I don't think it's the starter, but I can go down there and check the connections, make sure it's still grounded, make sure it's still, this is what we'll do next. So I need to jack this car up. However, the jack is in the trunk. Every time I do a video, y'all, somebody's cutting grass. Anyway, the jack is in the trunk and I got tires on top of the truck, so I need to get to the jack. I'm pretty sure I know what you're thinking. I shouldn't have had the tires on top of the car anyway. I know it's disrespectful. I know. I'm sorry. I apologize. I need the key. Prepare yourself. Whoa. Where's that jack? There it is. All right, we got a sub box here, of course, the 212s, Nexus. They was thumping to, we have sport mirrors. We're gonna install those at some point in life. We have a new battery box thing, all kinds of stuff back here. Now, where is the base of that jack? Now tell me, when is the last time you seen a jack like this? Long time. I need to get a floor jack. I do need to get a floor jack. Either we had 2 mice, or there was another one in here at another time. That's disgusting. We can use our new Auxito lights so we can see what we're doing. Wow, here we go. Hey, car keys, you need a lift. Yeah, you're right. Show you right. I also need a workshop to put it in. Show you right. Anyway. Okay. Sorry. You mind if I keep that in the video? Okay, cool. So I have our jump starter on here. Just gonna try it again. Okay. Now I have nothing. Try number 18. One more time. What the heck? It just turned over. I don't understand. It turned over twice. And now it's not doing anything. It's doing the clicking thing again. One more time. This is take number like 48. I don't know how many times. All right. We're almost there. There we go. This thing has made a huge difference. Auxito, jump starter. We're almost there. We're missing fuel. We need fuel. Fuel.
So like gas? That's the reason? That's the reason the car won't start? We need gas?
That's the reason now. before it was something electrical.
All this.
So
We need gas. I could have told.
there was some electrical issue. There's still an electrical issue. I still don't know why, but now we need gas. That's why it's not starting. But you heard it turn over, which is more progress than we've had in the last 2 months. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching another video on me and Clarky's channel. Till next time, stay tuned. We want to get the car started. Now we need gas. I don't know if my fuel pump is good or bad. I don't know, but I think it's good. The tank is currently on E, so that might be it. She might be right. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Motor X Crew, that's me, that's you. Till next time, I'll see you.
These are for you.
Aw, thank you.